Alright, this is going to be a very short stream. We're going all around, if it'll fucking let me. And like I said, we're going to do a suicide mission. We're going to go back to that bastion. I'm going to take a sword, one piece of gold armor, and a stack of carrots. Nothing else. Maybe an iron pickaxe. I'll take an iron pickaxe. I'll run in there, grab wherever I can, and then run back out. And if I die, then I die, and I will leave that stuff there. And I will probably just straight up leave the nether there. I will go back at some later time to grab some of the nether wood, because that won't be dangerous to do that. So I'll grab some nether wood so I can build with some nether wood, because I've never done that before. Alright, so yeah, we need to sort this inventory. Okay, so let's put everything in here, right? Okay, so keep this. I might as well keep this pickaxe. Alright. Wood. Go in there. And then take all of this off. Put this in here as well. And that. One piece of gold armor. Let's take a little bit of dirt. So yeah, if we get anything, then we get it. If we don't get anything, or if we die, then we die. What I'm hoping is that my theory that they don't respawn is correct. Because we saw those guys with crossbows seem to be stuck in the corner. So if they're stuck there, and there's potentially no one else in the way to stop me, I might be able to actually make out of some valuables. The thing is, unfortunately, of course, although I want a replacement for the bow, I doubt the bastions can even drop bows. It's probably just crossbows. The thing is, I know crossbows are not meant to be a direct upgrade to bows. There's the advantage, of course, you can preload the arrows, but they have different enchantments, and I think they do less damage. I don't care for bringing any of this back. Alright. Hello. Now, if I find anything that's enchanted, even if it's something I'm not interested in, I am going to take it because we can do repair and disenchant, which will give us back XP. As we can start building back up our XP that we all lost. We didn't go this way. Jesus, look at this guy. Yeah. I'm slightly recovered from losing the bow. It did cross my mind. Should I just quit? Should I just go back to Death Stranding? No, it's not that big of a loss. It is really fucking annoying, especially because I didn't fuck up. It was the game that fucked up. I would have gotten it if the AI didn't break. So it is extremely annoying, and it's an extremely annoying pushback. I don't know what's going on with my XP bar right now. So although it is deeply annoying, is not a game breaker. I'll just have to use a fucking crossbow instead. And again, I already have a lot of what I would want from mining anyway. Now this pickaxe can only destroy a couple blocks, so I need to be very careful of what I break. Now the crossbow guys, I think I have a way better chance against them. Those guys, I think I can probably take 3 hits. They're probably slightly more dangerous skeletons. But on the plus side, I think the only guys that should be just immediately taking us would be the brutes. That's what they were called, piglin brutes. So we can easily identify them. The other piglins, I don't think they should be aggressive. It's just a really annoying occurrence. Now the thing is, it wouldn't be that hard to get a bow just as good as that. It wouldn't be that difficult. The annoying part is the XP loss, if I'm being real, because with that XP, I could have just placed down the enchantment table and I could have made a setup which was a bow which is just as good. It would not have even been that difficult. I had enough XP to make a bow which would have been just as good. But it's specifically because I lost 30 fucking levels that now I can't recreate it, and I won't be able to without a lot of work to level up again. That's the worst part, it's just an extreme grind. And again, the other worst part is I already have diamonds if I want them. And such. So the only way for me to progress further in the game is to enchant my gear, but now I can't fucking do that. So deeply irritating. Alright. I didn't see anyone down there. But I also don't see any chests. Guess I'll take this stuff. Alright, those guys aren't there anymore. What? Alright. So there might be a way to like dig inside from here, but I wouldn't know it. Can't use a pickaxe. Okay. Diamond shovel, okay. Crossbow. There's one guy over there. Soul speed could actually come in useful. There's one guy down there. This looks like a passage inside. Surely we can get inside here somehow. This can't be it. Right, I want to get into that. Terrific. Okay. I mean, this would be an awfully large structure to just be completely empty. If I go back and mine some wood, can't see me. Don't you dare shoot again. Okay, so I guess we have 2 diamond shovels now. Holy shit, soul speed. Wow, okay. Well, we make out of our lives. Diamond shovel is cool, I guess. Top of the efficiency one, which I suspect could have been someone's. Where did we get the efficiency one again? That was in one of the chests in one of them. And yes, I think that confirmed my theory. Once you kill them, they don't respawn. Which is critically important. So that means, in theory, with a good bow, you can just take them down from a distance. That's some fucking bullshit, man. I feel like I should take some stuff back. Okay, so still deeply demoralizing, but at least we got some stuff. It's possible they have a bow. If I ask them very nicely, they might lend me an enchanted bow. Yeah, so apparently stuff does still despawn as normal, but it doesn't if you're in a different chunk. Yeah, the thing is, I'd say in Minecraft, it is way more punishing than to die in Minecraft than it is to die on medium core in Terraria. Oh yeah, so Squid Game Season 3. I posted on my Instagram story what I think of it. As well as a do-over of what I thought of Season 2. Not a do-over, like just restating what I thought of Season 2, basically. What I think hasn't changed on it. TLDR, really disappointing. Both seasons had some fantastic ideas. They had some truly fantastic ideas with these seasons. They were just awfully realized. The writing it varies from being really good to diabolically, comically awful. Which is such a frustrating experience. When, like, some parts of something are so fucking good. So the thing about Squid Game is that, like, it's this show, it was the most popular show in the world when it came out. And for once, it actually deserved it. Like, most things that are popular and blow up that huge, they aren't really that good. They are good, but they aren't that good. They just got their popularity because something about the topic is really popular. That's usually how it goes. But with Squid Game, it actually deserved it because Squid Game Season 1 was actually really, really good. Season 2, I think Season 3 was better than Season 2. I absolutely think Season 3 was better than Season 2. They both have the same writing problems, but I think Season 3 has more good ideas in it. Which again, still weren't realised as well as they should have been, but I think they were better ideas. And unfortunately, there is not... If you were hoping for a really good payoff for Gi-hun learning that Series 01 was a frontman, you're not going to get it. Because there wasn't a payoff. Gi-hun, I think, literally doesn't say anything about it when he finds out. Spoilers, he does find out, and yeah, there's literally not a single word of dialogue about it. It is acknowledged. It's not like it's not acknowledged, but it's not like that. It's of literally zero consequence when he finds out. Which is really unfortunate because the best thing about Season 2 was a build-up to that. That was, to me, Season 2's main redeeming factor. The best things about Season 2 were the brutality of Mingle, the game Mingle, and the trans woman, and the setup of 001 and the frontman. The setup of 001, it didn't have payoff with Gi-hun, because Gi-hun, well, there wasn't a payoff for Gi-hun finding out. He literally doesn't say anything about it. Of course, there's literally just, there's the one scene, frontman takes his masks off, and is like, hey, it was me, I was 001 the whole time, haha, you're pretty stupid. And then Gi-hun is really shocked, and threatens to kill him, with a knife, and that's it. So, like, it's an okay scene, but it's never mentioned again. And that was something which had been built up to for an entire season. It's like, imagine if Thanos was built up to for the entire Infinity Saga, and then he's only in one scene in Infinity War, and it's a climactic fight. Like, imagine that, like, Loki's surprise attack on him at the start of Infinity War did kill Thanos, or Gamora's attack on him did kill him. It's like, okay. It's like, it wasn't the worst thing ever, but it's still not that great. That's basically what they did with the frontman setup. I think I'm getting too close. I should get out of here before I die. But yeah, I think season 2 was fucking boring and cringe thanks to Thanos in that. I still can't believe they fucking did that. So awful. The VIPs in season 3 were even worse than the VIPs in season 1. I don't know how you managed that. They made them even worse. Things people say, oh yeah, it's because of casting issues in South Korea. It's a fucking Netflix show. Right? Like, surely, I don't know the inner workings of Netflix, but surely, if you're making a show for Netflix and you're struggling to cast people, surely you can call Netflix up on the phone and be like, hey, can you pass us your casting agent? And they'd be like, yeah, sure, because you're going to make us $1 billion. Apparently that's just not a thing that you can do as someone that's making a show for Netflix. It doesn't make sense. The VIPs are awful. Should I throw him this gold sword? Yeah, I'll throw the piglins this gold sword. See what they give me. Maybe they'll give me something better. But yeah, basically, just in short, fantastic ideas, catastrophically awful execution. There's a fight scene in 3-5, which is possibly the worst fight scene I've ever seen. A lot of really important events to the plot, including the entire catalyst for the ending. The entire ending of the show solely happens because people are stupid. Spoiler, major spoiler for the ending of the show, Gi-hun... Oh, major spoiler, Gi-hun dies. He has to sacrifice himself to save a baby, because at the end of it, you have to eliminate one player for everyone else to survive, and it's just Gi-hun and the baby. And Gi-hun is not going to kill a baby to save himself. They didn't drop anything. Alright. So Gi-hun sacrifices himself, and he dies. The problem with that is the reason why he has to do that is because player, was it 333, died trying to fight him. But all he had to do was just step on the button. And if he stepped on the button, then when player 333 died, it would have counted as the elimination, and then he and the baby would have survived. But Gi-hun was too stupid to clock that in his brain, so he didn't do it, so he had to kill himself. I'll take this. This. Actually, leave the carrots here. And leave a gold armor. I'll keep the enchanted one for myself, though. Okay. So yeah, Gi-hun has to kill himself. But if the emotional power of it and any messaging from that is completely undermined by the fact it simply wasn't necessary. When you're trying to say, oh yeah, people need to do this thing in order to achieve their goal or whatever. Whenever you're trying to send a message in your show, an explicit message, or any kind of moral, you need to make sure your story doesn't fucking undermine it. But the story is completely undermined because Yi-hun doesn't have to sacrifice himself. If he was simply not fucking stupid, like he was incredibly stupid at the end of season 2, there'd have been no need for Gi-hun to kill himself. Not at all. It was unnecessary. He simply chose to be stupid, have a moment where he needed to not be stupid. Was it number 16? The woman on the inside. There was no point to her character existing. I don't think her scenes contributed anything to the show. I don't get why she was there. She was of zero consequence. Her scenes could have been entirely cut, and you would have only needed to have made minor changes to a Player 246 storyline, and it still would have worked. And speaking of that storyline, the storyline with police, the detective, completely pointless. What was the point of his character? I was never invested in him, and in the end, he's completely irrelevant to the plot as well. He doesn't get to the island until they've already started a 30-minute timer to blow it up. So he contributes literally nothing to the plot. His entire screen time throughout all of season 2 and season 3, and you could even wager season 1, is all entirely pointless. There's no point in any of it. Is this correct? I think it is. I think it is updated. You can't see the path, unfortunately. Actually, bolt armor trim. 4 netherite ingots, netherite scrap. Do they have enchanted bows anywhere? And if so, can I beg for power 4? Impaling is for crossbows, I think. Flame, power. It's a lot of slime. Zoinks. They have a lot of shit. Yeah. You know what? Oh, that would have been cool. Um, my favorite character in the show is probably the front man, honestly, by the end of it all. Just because he's, I would say, the most consistent character throughout the show. Gi-hun very much becomes a very back and forth on who he is in the last two seasons. Um, I really hope that the American series has Frontman in it. I think it'd be a huge L if they do this interesting thing with a Frontman's character right at the very end of the show, and then they don't ever bring him back. That's just it. I really think they should bring back the Frontman for the American one. Um, it really sucks because I really liked Squid Game Season 1 from what I remember. It was a long time ago that it released. It was during sixth form. I don't remember if it was first year or second year. Regardless, it was either 2021 or 2022. So it's been years. And so that's why I was very confused when we suddenly brought back Cybiuk's little brother, and her mother, I think. At the end, that was a whole plotline I'd completely forgotten. And they just randomly bring it back out as one of the last scenes of the show. Hey, here's Cybiuk's little brother meeting back up with her mother. So weird to put that right at the very end of the show out of nowhere. Because I was very confused. Because I knew it was Cybiuk's mother and Cybiuk's little brother because they said that. And I did remember the little brother thing, but I did not remember how the little brother ended up there and what happened to them at the end of season 1 because it was so long ago and it was not mentioned once throughout all of season 2 and season 3. Or if it was, I certainly don't remember it. They're just going to pull it out of nowhere. The show is definitely trying to comment on human nature, but again, I think it fails at by, of course, not necessitating Gi-hun dying. Unless you want to say that Gi-hun's death becoming necessary due to him being stupid is part of a commentary, which you could say that. If you want to say that the commentary of the show is that humans have to kill themselves because they're stupid, you can say that. The line, "We're not horses," I think was out of place. When Gi-hun said that, I almost laughed. I get what they were saying with that. They mean betting on horses. It just comes completely out of nowhere. I almost laughed at it. Um, yeah. So overall, it's fantastic ideas. I think, but awful, awful execution. I think. I still think it's worth watching. I still think it's better than probably most slots you see nowadays. But I think season 3 could have been better than season 1, even with how bad season 2 was at setting up season 3. I still think it could have clutched it back, but I don't think it did. And I think it's a huge shame because Squid Game season 1 was so fucking good. Gi-hun's actor, the acting kind of hard carries season 2 and season 3. Gi-hun's actor, I'm sorry, I butcher his name every time I say it. Lee Jung-jae? I'm sorry. Um, whoa, hello? Alpha, you're gonna drown. Alpha, you're gonna drown. He tries his damn hardest. Okay. Alright. For a moment there, I thought Alfie had seen the stream, heard that I lost my enchanted bow, and was passing in enchantment books to restore it. And then for a moment I was like, oh, that's so sweet. Thank you so much. And no, it's a fucking warning. Um, okay. But yeah, Lee Jung Jae, he fucking learned English just to fucking star the goddamn Acolyte. He is a great actor. I really hope we see the Squid Game actors going forwards, because I think they are really good. Seems a lot of them have some bad histories though, from what I've heard. That's not great. I'm just gonna place this in here. Alright. Gonna need some calming music, there's about to be a lot of stress. Producing shit. Okay. So yeah, it seems we lost our chest plate somewhere. Wherever. Alright. I don't know whose shovel this is. For now, I will just hang on to it. So you may want it back. I don't know. If no one comes to claim it for a while, I guess I'll start using it. Right. Let's make a chest for, like, nether materials. Just anything Nether related. Gilded Blackstone. The Nether wood, I will put with the rest of the wood, I think. Just realised, I guess you can't harvest any saplings for these. Where do I put obsidian? There. What the fuck was that noise? Did I lose my arrows? Oh no, okay, great. Okay. I do think what I was saying about how I feel like the show is allegorical, I think I was right. I think the show is intended to be an allegory. Or like a microcosm for... I don't know if I'm using the right words. But it's supposed to represent the message. Is to preserve the younger generation, which is the future. Because they are innocent, and because they are the only way forwards. I don't know. I don't know, man. It kind of sucks. I went straight from a really frustrating experience with Minecraft straight to a really frustrating experience with Squid Game. So I guess we're gonna have to start learning how to use a crossbow. So that's loaded. And then I thought it like goes into the middle of your screen. I thought it like goes into the middle and you fucking aim it like it's Doom. Classic Doom. I guess not. Maybe I've changed it since the last used one. Do you have a second one? God damn, man. Is there a way I can like transfer these enchantments? Like, say, if I made a diamond sword, is there any way I could get the enchantments off of this iron sword and then onto that diamond sword? So I could repair and disenchant and get XP from it. I could do that. Is there anything else I can do with it? This wooden sword really should just go. Oh, that's everything. Alright, so I think I want to return to a nether and mine some of that wood. I'm gonna bring a crossbow with me. And I'm gonna bring a stack of dirt. Don't need more buckets. And then make a shield. Did I leave armor there? Gold armor. I think I did. But I can't know for sure. Okay. It just sucks. Especially when there's so many things crashing and burning. So many things. It is a worrying trend. Fucking Star Wars got gutted twice. I've never liked Star Wars. I've never cared about it. The fucking Star Wars fans had their property butchered twice. The prequels and then the sequels. Halo got fucked. Everything, every franchise that is good comes back a couple years later and destroys itself. I'm getting tired of it. Maybe it's a deliberate conspiracy by the bourgeois. Right, so the only enemies we should have to deal with here should just be the fucking pig things, which shouldn't be too much trouble. And I think they do a lot of damage. And I can take them out from distance. I'm a little bit worried about piercing. What if it pierces through them and then hits a fucking piglin? So I don't see piercing being useful, like, ever. Also, I don't see multi-shot being useful because it fans out like a shotgun. So I feel like both of the unique enchantments to crossbows are shit. Which is part of why I don't use them. I want to see Alfie's base. But other than this, I'm just coming here for the wood. Those guys. Yeah, there's nothing else to see here. Are you fucking kidding? I can't be bothered. Three shots. For a skeleton with full leather armor, it's not bad. Classic wolf. Do you have any enchanted bows? Ooh, unbreaking, quick charge. Hold on. Wait, there's a combo forming here. Unbreaking, quick charge. Enchanted bows. I will get on my knees and beg. Ooh. Enchanted bow. Just loads of crossbows. There's an enchanted bow in top chest. Oh shit. Oh, it's just unbreaking. I mean, cool. Slow falling. Is that a new potion? I've never seen that before. Are you watching stream right now, Alfie? There's a diamond pickaxe with efficiency here. There's a... There was a... Oh! Oh, I'll take that. There was... That's a creeper. Quick charge, unbreaking. Can I take those? This is a really funky looking... Oh, Neverwar. Funky looking structure. Is it cool if I take these things? Oh, fuck. Thank you. Bro, come for me or don't. Fuck you, bitch. I know this strat. I've watched a Minecraft Let's Play before. I hate this. When we just teleport away and I don't even know if they still care. I hate killing enemies. I like them. I genuinely feel bad when I kill them. Because I've always headcanoned the Endermen to be people. The way I see it, they're like zombies, but from the end, as the way I've always thought of them. So I just feel bad for killing them. They're chill. This guy is gonna fucking jump scare me and fucking kill me, I swear to God. Did this used to have like a whole interior, or has it always been like this? Really empty? It really seems like you had plans for this. It still looks cool. Is this concrete? Terracotta. There's a lot of these blocks I just haven't seen before. The most annoying thing about dying is that I'm now fucking back down to level 6 from level 35. So I can't even combine these crossbows yet if I wanted to, even. I just don't have the XP for it. Can I get him back? Oh, yeah. Good job. Right, where are we? Ah. So is this is a huge ocean in between everything, right? I really think it'd be cool to build something in the middle of the ocean. I don't know what. It's something cool. Oh, something I learned about recently. By recently, I mean a couple months ago. Oh, shit. Alright. I hate to say it, from this angle specifically, it looks like Dr. Doofenshmirtz Incorporated for a moment. What was I saying? I learned about map art. It's like people do pixel art, but they do it on the ground, and then they pull out a map, and then the map is basically like a picture of a pixel art. It's really cool. I'd love to do something like that. How do we get up there? You have a mustache. Alright. Is there anything on the inside for me to see? I don't know how to make banners. This stuff's cool. Ooh, a lot of stuff. Diamond horse armor. So it's just like stuff everywhere. Hold on, is this V pickaxe? No. Oh. Yeah, I saw the scaffolding. Oh, where's your ghast? I've never seen that before. This really makes you look like some. It really fits your fucking skin. You look like a fucking supervillain building a castle on a fucking mountain. Hold up, I need this XP. I need every tiny bit of XP I can get right now. Oh. So you're hollowing out a mountain. I built a big ass tower like this once. It's very fun to build something this fucking huge. Very cool. A lighthouse. Considering now that vibrant visuals is a thing, they should actually make something like that, like a block which sends out a light beam or something. So we can make actual lighthouses. Like with detail on that. Ugh, gross. Square windows. I just realized those are all anvils. Fuck. Forget you guys have a billion iron. I want XP. It actually kind of reminds me of some of the old tutorial world buildings. There was one of the tutorial worlds where it's like it led up to a town made of sandstone. That was a funky one. That's probably my least favorite tutorial world. Is this an XP farm? Expressly for XP? Because if so, that's really cool. I am going to need you to give me a ride back to a Nether portal, at least. Because I do not know the way home from here, and I do not have resources to get back right now. Alright. So was this a XP farm, or wherever? If it's the creeper farm, which is like south of my house, I found that. Yeah. I'm really glad I had to do this. Lovely little island. Where's lights? Oh, right. I think I've been here before. Yeah, I think I've been here before. I was wondering what the hell this is. So how do you get XP from it? Does it farm Nether monsters? Oh, okay. In the center. Just in the middle of the 4 blocks? Like that? But what is this selfie? What do you mean, like here? Oh my god. Is it so he don't hit me? Because if I stand like too close, he'll hit me. Oh my god. Okay, so how does this work? So we're getting monsters from the Nether. How are we spawning them so rapidly? Alright. Alright. So if they do open, what do you do? I'm assuming that, like, when we fall on the trident, it deals damage to them. I'm hearing less noise. Okay. No, the door's on this. I was going to suggest like you can make like a trap door which like blocks them from moving past here, but I don't think that'd work. Yeah, it works very well as an XP farm. You could put like if you put like a trap door here, place a dirt block here, and then place a trap door here, you can then just flip it up and then they're stuck there. Things I would have thought, I have a gold helmet on, so piglins won't aggro, will they? Yeah, mending. I fucking love mending. I got that on my last playthrough, and I was amazed they actually added that to a game. But mending's really hard to get, isn't it? It's quite rare. Oh, the villager prison. Was that in the jungle? I might have found that. Yeah, that's illegal. Fucking okay. Never mind. I'm willing to compromise my moral values for this. Yeah, I found that. That's evil. That is evil. That shit. The things you guys do to creepers. My last time like playing Minecraft before this realm was a survival playthrough I did, probably in like 2021, 2022 maybe actually even earlier than that. It's an old survival world, which I put like a good 100 to 200 hours. Jesus. I put like 100, 200 hours into it, and in that playthrough I learned a lot of things. It was my first actual playthrough of a game since probably 2016. Or even earlier than that. It was the first time I killed the Ender Dragon since then. And in that world, I figured out how to cure a zombie villager. And so I got myself a villager at my base, and I was like, oh, that's really cool. And then I was like, I found a second villager, and I was like, oh, I can do it again, cool. And then I learned, oh, if you throw bread at a villager, they will, that's how they breed. Like, you give them crops, and that gives them, like, a happiness value, and if they have enough happiness value, then they will breed with other villagers. As long as there's enough doors and beds as well. So I got these two villagers, I gave them 3 pieces of bread each, and then they bred. And then they had a child, and I was like, cool, I've brought this zombie family back from the dead. And then it rapidly spiraled out of control. And now this old Xbox world of mine has several hundred villagers on it. Hundreds. Okay, that's great. It's hundreds of them. It's a fucking horde. So much. I think it might have corrupted the world. I don't know if the world still works or not. But it's an absurdly comical amount of villagers. It just got out of hand. And also, because of course, there's supposed to be a limit. So, like, it's only 1 villager per bed and door. So you're only supposed to have... You need 1 bed and 1 door for every villager. But... Sorry. Where was I? Yeah. Okay. So I had a Nether portal out in the open, and some of the villagers started going through it into my Nether base. And because they were then in the Nether base, the game registered, hey, there's some beds and some doors here with no villagers to open them. So the villagers should mate so they can start filling up these beds. And so it just got into a cycle of villagers going into the Nether and then new villagers being made to replace those villagers, but those villagers aren't dead, they're just in the Nether. So if you go through the Nether, it's just full of fucking villagers. It's fucking hilarious. It's a plantation. I had massive farms, and I called the world a plantation. Exactly a year after each other. You mean? Yeah, I have seen those murals. They're so cool. I don't know exactly when I killed the Ender Dragon on that world. I don't know when that playthrough even was. I think it was like 2021. I don't know. It was a while ago. Okay, this is enough. Water lives under your base. What? So Deep Dark is under the jungle base. We turn this off. I'm not ballsy enough for this. Ah. Okay. Oh, where's the loot? Oh, it's the loot get funneled down. Oh. Where? Where? Well, you want to restart it? Right. Oh, it stays there. It doesn't like despawn. Yeah. Wait, so where's the loot they dropped then? Oh, okay. There's a lever here. Should I push it? Pull it even? Yeah, I've been to this island before. I have enough wood for a boat. Right, that was cool. Thank you. I now have regained my XP, and I can potentially make a bow which is just as good as my previous one. Pog, you've actually you've done me a huge favor. Thank you. 'Cause, yeah, I don't think you were there for it. I died in the Nether. Well, I think I told you. Yeah, so I died in the Nether. When I asked for your help again, I died. I lost my bow, and then it despawned because I took too long to get it because there's a piglin brute which I was fighting, but his pathfinding broke, and so he couldn't pathfind to me, and so it took ages to kill him, which caused where's a boat? It caused my bow to despawn, and I was extremely upset about that. Yeah, so now I can restore it. Actually, I was going to make a little build for it. I was going to make a gravestone for it, which I think I still will. Yeah, it's this way. Here's a fucking sign island again. Alfie, do you know the story behind this island? I came across this, and I have no clue what is going on here. I love Kanye, Sussy Sam, Creamy Kyle, Obese Ollie, and Antifa Alex. Were you not involved in this? Were you not here for whatever caused this to happen? Talking Ben, Talking Ben, Talking Ben. This seems to be like this is something which happened early on. So there's a crafting table there, so I don't know. Do you know anything about that, Alfie? Oh, this will be, I haven't actually seen the canal from this side, since Ollie completed it. Oh, based. Fair enough. So basically they just went insane. Right, so yeah, I will be going back to Nether. Now I'm scared to lose this XP again. That'll be fine. I'm glad to know there's an XP farm. And a gold farm. Fuck. It's only a matter of time until they introduce something that can be used as a diamond farm and it just completely breaks the game. Is there a diamond farm? Just seems like there's a farm for everything. Is there a diamond farm? It's weird. Yeah, I don't really... No, that's a shame. I didn't keep up with Minecraft, obviously, as much as I used to. Obviously, I used to love it just as much as anyone. But I'm very much a Terraria rather than a Minecraft fan. Um, See, when did I... I mean, I stopped watching Minecraft YouTubers when we all started being exposed as pedophiles, I guess. Sky's Minecraft, that one sucked. So I think he was my favourite back in the day. I still remember the day Stampy Longnose appeared on... Was it the BBC? Or was it, Good Morning Britain or something? Stampy was on TV, and I was like, whoa. Dan TDM has... I think he still has it, hopefully. It just started. He has a radio show on BBC. That's cool. But I don't really follow Minecraft's development much anymore. I see the major update releases, but obviously I do not regularly play Minecraft. Have not for a long time. Oh yeah, I should put all this shit away. There's still a chance I could die here. Alright. Right, I'll take the piercing one for now. thank you so much for showing that to me, because that's actually huge. Because, like, honestly, when I lost that bow, I was so demoralized, because that bow has been so fucking useful to me. Obviously, I hate creepers, and I use that bow to one-shot all of them. It's still going to be annoying if I can't get back to power 4, but, I mean, it'll still be a good bow at least. Because I was so fucking demoralized when I lost that bow. And when I just finished Squid Game Season 3, I hope you didn't catch any of the spoilers, because I've been talking spoilers up until now on stream. I'm not happy with Squid Game Season 3 or Season 2. TLDR, I think they have really, really good ideas. I think the execution was awful. And it really sucks. Alright. Oh yeah, so when obviously that's my nether portal, but when I take this back out here, it doesn't spit me back out of my portal. It spits me back out in the hub. Okay. Is the solution to that to simply just build my nether portal further away? So obviously the portal to your base worked. So it must just be that the bases are too close. Which is annoying because it's still... Hello. It's still a good, like, 1,000 blocks away. But apparently that's not enough for this portal. Wait, Alfie, what are these contraptions here in the Nether? These pistons, what are these supposed to do? These guys are fucking badass. That might be my chest plate with Yaz on. But he can have it. I'm not bothered. I don't see any of the blue biome, which is unfortunate. I've never actually used the Netherwoods to do a build before. Oh, I'd love to get some glowstone as well. Yeah, so the rest of this stream is literally just going to be gathering resources. I'm going to build a memorial to the original bow. I'm going to also go ahead and make a little bridge. No, I'm not. I can't be bothered to fight them. I'm gonna... Oh, never mind, okay. Jesus. What the fuck was that? Oh, I have. He's not on stream anymore. Okay. I think I still need to get more soul sand. So let's get some soul sand whilst we're at it. What would a nice round number be? I don't know how much I already have. What's the time? Oh my god, it's midnight? You're about to turn midnight. Okay. I didn't think it was that late. I might play Death Stranding tomorrow instead of Minecraft. Today took a toll on me. It's not a good day. I might just need a day to cool off. What the fuck am I doing? Alright, let's get back somewhere where Ghast can't fuck with me. Since I now know, I'm kind of tempted to go and just make diamond armor and enchant it all. So I might as well, otherwise I will just be hanging on to diamond forever. I'm not doing anything with it. This is blue, so I assume the blue area is nearby, but I don't see it. If I fucking die again, man. For some reason I keep thinking Bones of a Distance are fucking iron golems. Alright. You are chill. You're not bothered by me. Jolly good. I'm so glad Ollie switched on the only some people need to sleep through that. And doesn't count as a cheat, does it? I'm about to say that I'm glad that we've been able to redeem the mistakes that were made today. But I don't want to say it yet, jinx it. So I totally could die here. We definitely wouldn't be anywhere near as big of a loss, but it would still be a little bit annoying. And I am going to make a grave. I already know what I'm going to do for it. I'm just planning out the words in my head right now. What to put on the gravestone for the old bow. Do I need silk touch? Or... Okay, 1.5 hearts, that's fine. A lot of health though. Christ. I don't have anything to supplement any missing armor. If any armor breaks, I'm gonna leave. I really wish these things would disappear just like these. I don't get why they sometimes go out and kill them and other times don't. Oh, we've seen them picking up food. Maybe, like, maybe they have a hunger bar. And if the hunger bar goes down, then they hunt. That's cool. I just realised these guys are a reliable source of leather. Not a safe source of leather. But it's better than killing cows or horses. Jesus, can't scare me like that. I saw someone suggest they should make it so there's a game mode where you spawn in the Nether instead of the Overworld, and you have to make your way from the Nether to the Overworld. I think that's a really cool idea. Like some kind of challenge mode. Terraria has the special world seeds, which are really cool. Also, if at any point I accidentally hit a piglin, I'm also just going to make a run for it immediately. Because if I try to fight them, I will not win that fight. I will lose that. don't know what I can do with these mushrooms. Maybe they're saplings. I'm scared of mining something, like, what if they walk on top of me? Make sure I can't. Thing is, obviously, this looks really nice. I wish we could get this as a sapling. Crimson fungus, warped fungus. They match the names. I know the blue is warped. So maybe if we bone meal these mushrooms, we'll get these. Because otherwise, we don't have a sapling. That does feel weird. If there's just not a sapling of this type of wood. Why did that do so much more damage? No, you can't do that to me. Was it like faster? It was faster so it did more damage? Oh, fuck that. I thought I was pretty safe and chill here. No skeletons, thank God. Also, another interesting choice for Squid Game finale is that, spoilers, Gihan dies, I feel like less than even like a quarter way into the episode. His death is like the first thing that happens in the episode. And the rest of the episode is just about less interesting characters. Even though I think it's so incredibly strange that by the end they posit Gihan as some kind of like moral arbiter, as like someone who can define what human beings are worth. But simultaneously, you know, at the start of the season, he murders someone in cold blood. It's a weird thing to do with a character. It feels like these are growing. But I might just be stupid. I'm gonna keep going to my axe breaks, I think. That's a good stopping point. I definitely will watch the American series when it comes out. Who's everybody out doing it? Was it David Fincher or something? I forget what he's good for. But I remember him being a good name. I probably should be able to remember him. Um, I really hope it's good. But I already see the Squid Game brand being very Americanized already, which is very ironic and deeply sad. That a series about criticizing capitalism has fucking Just Eat adverts about it. It's so stupid. Like, the whole fucking point of the show is that the games are horrifying, and then we're making ads which present the games as a fun thing. Unless it's a fucking giga brain level meta fucking commentary. In which case it's fucking genius, but I don't think it is. I mean, that would be genius if a guy like deliberately made a brand get popular and then satirize its own popularity. Yeah, but the main reason, I think the show is not like that bad. I'd still give it like a solid 6, maybe a 7 out of 10. It's just it's so disappointing because it's been so much more than it's not the worst thing I've ever seen. It could have been so much better than that. But that's like the best compliment I can give season 3. That and it had great ideas which it executed awfully. I'm a little bit worried I'm gonna lose where I am, but worst case scenario, I can have someone else guide me back. There's too many of them, man. 4 of those guys. They seemingly can kill me in 3 hits. You guys, please go hunt them. I want the glowstone, but I'm not willing to die for it. Right, we've declared war. Okay. Fuck that fucking run. Fuck that shit. You hear it charging behind you, you turn around, it's actually keeping up with you. Fuck that. Right, pretty good. We got 2 stacks. We're never going to use it for like, oh, never mind, 3 stacks. We're never going to use it for actually crafting anything. Solely for builds. So, in that case, 3 stacks is pretty good. Let's get out as fast as possible. Thing is, if I get hit too many times, my gold armor breaks, I'm dead. So, I can't take damage. I would like to invest in a crossbow. I would like to learn to love it. It's the kind of thing I would really like, being able to like preload an arrow. That should appeal to me massively. And so far, I'm not disliking it. I think maybe they've changed them since back when I didn't like them. But I just remember them like feeling like crap to use for some reason. I may be wrong. Maybe it was just lag. But I remember them having like lower velocity than arrows, so it was really easy to miss. I remember they were like harder to aim. They felt less accurate. They felt more affected by gravity than arrows. I'm pretty sure they do less damage. So yeah, I used to have a myriad of problems with them, but I'm not noticing any of that so far. So if I can get them to work, then cool. But we do now have the enchanted bow back. I am going to go ahead and make that. I know Alfie isn't watching, but I think he noticed that parrot earlier. That is, of course, my one. Now we get to make the lovely journey all the way back. Take that. Can't open my inventory. Game? Should be taking this long. I wish I could fucking stream my Wii games, man. Oh, flower thing. So, of course, I had a wonderful time replaying your Wii games. I never finished Donkey Kong Country Returns. I don't remember what game brought me out of it. Like, I was playing Donkey Kong Country Returns, and then I switched to focus more on the PS5, and it was Clair Obscur. So I was playing Donkey Kong Country Returns, and then I started playing Clair Obscur, and I was like, nah, I'm going Clair Obscur. I do miss Clair Obscur, but I mean, I 100%ed the game. There's nothing more for me to do. I'm quite happy with myself, right? Obviously, I never beat Simon legit, and I have seen people say, like, oh yeah, if you one-shot Simon, they basically see it as cheating. I can understand why you think that. In response, I simply say, they let you do it. The game lets you do it. So... Like, if I didn't do it, I would be just willingly making myself weaker against the hardest boss in the game. It's like, yeah, it would be braver to go out of my way for, like, a big challenge, but I still beat the boss. I just did it in a different way to other people. Other people, do it by just fucking mastering parrying. I did it the quicker, I think, more fun way of learning how to do 1 billion damage in a single hit. And the thing I'm especially proud of is that at launch you could hit for like 2 billion damage with Stendhal and Gamard. But they released some patches which are lowered. They did do nerfs, but I still managed to hit 1 billion damage even after the nerfs, which I was really happy with. I just saw a video of Monaco using the Lamp Master's skill and hitting for 120 million per hit per enemy, which is cracked. So my problem with Clair Obscur and such is that, like, the endgame scaling is fucked. You have to gimp yourself if you want there to be a really big challenge there, which isn't, of course, like, learn how to do maximum damage. Like, in Clair Obscur, I went extremely quickly. I bounced from doing nothing and being powerless in these endgame battles to suddenly one-shotting everything. And it was like in the blink of a fucking eye. Yes, I did. It's not an exploit, but I did do an hour-long battle to get 1,000 Lumina points. Yes, I did do that. I should pick this up before it despawns. I'll take care of it, Oliver. Don't worry. Where was I? Yeah, Clair Obscur's progression has problems. It's not on the player side, it's on the enemy side. At one point, the enemy's just way too overpowered, and then very suddenly they're way too underpowered. I swear this has been extended out. What's Oliver intending to do with this? Hope whatever it is cool. I wouldn't mind if he connected it somehow to the Isle of Flowers. I like having my little corner of the world. Also, with Gihan's final line of dialogue, obviously, we aren't horses. I'm not a fan of that line, mainly because it comes out of nowhere. I think it is a good line if you established properly who he's addressing, why he's addressing them, and in fact, he's about to say something about horses. When he just randomly brings up horses, he just randomly he stares into the camera super intensely and just says with no prompting, humans aren't or we aren't horses. It's like it comes off as a comedic line out of context. I imagine there's people posting that clip with no context as a fucking meme because it is funny. Um, Emphasizing with humans is cool, and then his final line, what was it? It was humans are, and then he trails off and he never finishes it, and then he just kills himself. I really wish he finished that sentence. But at least Gihan died a fucking legend. He's the one man to ever survive 2 games in a row. He did win the game. He chose to lose it. So he does get the honor of being the only man in the world that survived. He didn't survive, but he did win 2 Squid Games. Godspeed. It is really unfortunate because I really did like Gihan in season 1. In seasons 2 and 3, I don't think he's nearly as good of a character, but it still is sad to see him go. From what I can tell, though, a lot of people seem to act like people's only problems with the ending is the fact that Gihan dies. It's not the fact that Gihan dies. I think Gihan dying is a perfectly fine ending for his character. Again, the problem is, just like The Last of Us, is how you do it. And Gihan dies being a fucking idiot. Gihan did not need to die there. He only dies because he was stupid. Otherwise, he and the baby could have made it out. But Gihan doomed himself to die. Player 100's death was incredibly satisfying. That was episode 5, though. I wasn't the finale. Alright. We should have the XP to do this. So quick shards and unbreaking. That's cost 6. If I rename it, that increases the cost by 1 level. I think that's a bit stupid, but fine. Cool beans. Unbreaking 2, punch 1, power 2. It's just a downgrade, but it's there. And just like that, we're back down to level 11. Lineage and Ballista. Okay. Right, really quick. Goes down. Power 1. Cool. I'm just curious. Power 2. It's still power 2. Okay. That doesn't change anything. Cool. Okay. For now, Lineage is going to go back in here. Okay. Let me Google synonyms of cataclysm. No, it needs to be one line. I don't know how I put that into a font, but I did. It's slightly silly, but genuinely sad. All right, are we done here? I'm genuinely sad. Reaper's Calamity. You only earned your name once you were gone. I'm sorry. That is way. Genshin Impact does not deserve a line that good. That line is way too good for that fucking game. I want someone to find this and wonder what the fuck it is. And now, whenever we lose something, I'm gonna put a grave there, like any kind of important item. No, I have another one. That one's never materials because it happened never. This one will be different materials. Remember, of course, what Alfie said about the mending books. I want that. I would really love. I'm honestly what I'm thinking of is I might ask them because I know they have at least a couple spare netherite ingots. I might ask them, can I take one? I got a mold. I have a diamond pickaxe. Can I upgrade my diamond pickaxe to netherite, please? Just can I take your ingot? Just one. I don't care about upgrading anything else, but I want a diamond pickaxe, a netherite pickaxe. And then I can put fortune on it and give it mending. And then there you go, I'll just have the perfect pickaxe. Just right there. Let me Google why this is X'd out. Villager will not trade those items again until refreshes them, which will do twice a day if it has access to its job site block. Which is this. When it should refresh, right? It's been enough time. So, turns out, ultimately, it was a good thing that we lost a boat, wasn't it? By the end of the evening, not only have we got it back, it's actually slightly better now, because now it has mending, and I now know where Alfie's base is, and I now know about the XP farm, which I'm about to go upgrade. I'm going to try to implement the trapdoor system. I'm going to go AFK for a bit. I'm going to do some other things. I'm going to come back. Hopefully I'm not dead. And, hopefully I'll have some XP to pick up. Oliver did give me permission to take one netherite ingot. Now, yeah, my first idea, my first thought was to make a netherite pickaxe. But maybe I should give it more thought, because I don't know what the benefits of netherite are. I know that they don't burn in lava. I know that's one benefit. That's it, that's all I know. I don't know if they do more damage. I don't know if they have higher durability. I don't know if they mine faster. I don't know. All I know is that they don't burn in lava. So... But I'm not going to craft it until I get to run it by Oliver again, because I think he is drunk right now. So I wouldn't want to ask him while she's drunk, and then go ahead and do it, and then when he's like, what? No, don't do that. Because, yeah, from what I can tell, in that chest they only had 4. So, like, that's not a lot. Now, granted, like, they already have everything they want, but yeah, it's only 4 left, so... I don't know, I don't want to fuck with it. Is there a way to make netherite without using the molds? Because if so, that's really good, because molds seem to be pretty hard to get. Interesting. Oh, that's devious. Okay, so fuck. I guess if you have one of these, you don't want to spend it. You always want to preserve one of them. So that you can do this crafting recipe, a very expensive crafting recipe. A very expensive one. Alright, so maybe I should discuss it with Oliver then. Because this, I imagine they have a lot of diamonds excess. I would not want to waste the template. Say, when I talked to Alfie earlier, it sounded like he didn't know what to do with Netherite. He acted like they did it a different way or something. I don't. Yeah, I didn't see another one in here. We only have one diamond. So yeah, I'll definitely hold off on spending that. It seems really tedious to get Netherite. Which again, like, what's the point? Especially because, from what I can tell, he's just buried in the walls of a Nether. Which makes me wonder, like, it's not even difficult to get. It's not even hard, because that's the safest place you can be in the Nether. Enemies just don't fucking spawn there. So it's just the ultimate test of tedium, as far as I can tell. Maybe there's a better way. Alright, jolly good. So tomorrow my goal is make a set of diamond armor and probably tools as well, and get them all enchanted to a good level. This is probably a lot of busy work, but after that I should be unkillable. I should be basically immortal and have really good tools. I'm pretty sure one of those villagers had a sharpness book, so we can get a sharpness, unbreaking, mending sword. We can get an efficiency, fortune, unbreaking, mending pickaxe. A mending axe. Same for a shovel. Needs 4 mending books, 4 armor, which I think would be top priority. The armor comes before the tools, I would say. I would say priority is armor, then pickaxe, then sword, then axe, then shovel. So sort out the armor first. And then that will be immediate huge boost. It should be too much work. Obviously I'm saving up sugarcane now so I can do trades with them. Hopefully they have some villagers elsewhere where I can trade some of my rotten flesh for emeralds. Maybe my beetroot and other things. That'd be very cool. Actually, that's a good point. Let me quickly harvest from my farm. So probably have villagers somewhere where I can trade for those things. Just to me, that's always been the best way to get emeralds. Is through the beetroot trades and carrot trades and etc. So yeah, I'll harvest from my farm real quick.